another episode of Fame and Money Season 2, and I'm here at Chicago Martini Bar in downtown Springfield on my 5th glass today, which isn't different at all, but for some reason the producers here keep asking me, what's different, Megan? What's different about Fame and Money today that we haven't seen before? And I can't say there's anything different. We got the same set, got the same vodka, same laptop, and same big mouth. Really, there's nothing that's changed. Do you see anything different about this show? I really don't. So here on Fame and Money, we talk about celebrities and business. We give them the biz news, B-U-S-I-N-E-W-S, on the Businews channel. And on Fame and Money, we talk everything celebrities, from athletes to singers, from poets, we're just kidding, there's no poets, to theater people, musicians, anything to do with celebrities. Could even be reality stars. We all love them. And what they're involved in business. Are they making money, losing money? Who's making it at the box office? Who's doing really well? And every week, I come here to Chicago Martini Bar in downtown Springfield, and I deliver you the latest in news, gossip. I turn to my laptop here, check out the blogs, see who's trash talking who online, and share it with you. You can check us out on Facebook, the Fame and Money TV show for the Businews channel. The Businews channel is on there too, and you can tweet us at Fame and Money TV. And I have to say though, even though people keep asking me what's changed, what's different, I can't really put my finger on it. But I will tell you this. When I'm bad, I'm so bad. Are you getting it? Anyone? If there's anyone over the age of, I don't know, 30 maybe? I mean, I'm obviously only 18. But if you're over the age of 30, 40, something like that, you might have grown up with Donna Summer. And Donna Summer died last month, May 17th. That's why the homage today. I thought black hair was better than black face. It was just a hunch, but I think it was a pretty good one. And today we'll be honoring Donna Summer with a little tribute, a little music. We'll share a little YouTube clip of her here singing some of her famous songs. And Donna Summer will be sadly missed. She was one of what people were looking at as a trio of people who have passed on lately, and she was the third in that trio. If you want to know who the other two were, you can look at one of my recent episodes where we honored Dick Clark posthumously as our Celebpreneur of the Week. And today we'll have a different Celebpreneur of the Week here on Fame and Money. But Donna Summer, this show is for you. First up, let's talk television. There were big season finales and big premieres toward the beginning of June. And people sometimes forget how many big shows there can be over the summer and how summer shows take off sometimes even more than those September TV shows. So first of all, the 5th season of True Blood, off to a solid start. It was huge ratings. I'm looking here online at the Chicago Tribune, and they say the HBO vampire drama True Blood drew 5.2 million on that Sunday night for the initial telecast of its season 5 premiere. We all know vampires are very popular. They drink blood like I drink vodka. I'm just not really into those vampire shows, so if you watched the True Blood episode, the first one, the kickoff of the summer season, let me know how you liked it. You can tweet us at Fame and Money TV, or you can hop on Facebook, find Fame and Money, or you can always go to thebizNewsChannel.com, email me, email the producers, tell them what a great job I'm doing, and also tell us if you like True Blood. At the same time that True Blood was premiering, I'm finishing on this Chicago Tribune article, which you can find this info everywhere on the web right now. One of the biggest season finales, which is also the 5th season, was Mad Men. And Mad Men kind of keeps growing and growing. It's one of those things that you'll see people's Facebook statuses, people hear about it, talk about it, and then you finally watch and you get kind of addicted. It attracted 2.7 million viewers, making it the most watched finale in the series history, and in the 18 to 49 demographic. So the producers of those TV shows, the advertisers, the commercials on those shows are making big bucks. The actors are doing well, although they'd have to renegotiate their contract to pull in any of that money because they signed their contract before the season even started. Next up, when you think politics, you may not exactly think celebrity. Sure, your local town mayor may not be a celebrity, but the higher up you get in politics or political analysts, the more famous you get, and Glenn Beck is one of those figures. And according to PerezHilton.com, he's coming out with his own animated series. Now, I can't imagine how popular that will be. You can see a photo here that Perez Hilton's team put together, kind of mocking the whole idea, but a press release detailing the renewal of his syndication deal with Clear Channel Radio's premier broadcasting program. He's got a TV show. He's got a radio show on AM radio, which if you're watching this, you probably don't listen to AM during the day, but political shows on AM radio are still a big deal with especially Republicans, but across the board. And Glenn Beck is kind of like a celebrity. He may not think of himself that way, but he's got his own talk show, his own radio show, a website drawing in millions of hits all the time. People go to Glenn Beck to find out information, if that's the kind of thing they're into. So Glenn Beck is now going to have his own animated series. It's part of GBTV, Glenn Beck Television. I'm curious to see how many hits this will get. It's on his own TV show. I'm assuming they'll put that online, and if it'll be him as an animated character or what exactly will happen. It says here on Perez Hilton that it features a caricature of, you guessed it, an Asian man named Mr. Wong who has an accent and trouble pronouncing words in the English language. He's also not a great driver. So they really reached really far to find that deep, fleshed out character that's not a caricature at all of the Asian man. So I'm looking forward to Mr. Wong and Glenn Beck. I'm not really looking forward to it, but it's something to do while I'm drinking a martini in my bedroom. Now, I don't get all my news from Perez Hilton and gossip bloggers. Like I said already, I was checking out the Chicago Tribune, and I also hit up the Washington Post. You can check them out on your phone, on the mobile version, which I am checking right now, or on the laptop. And on the Washington Post, they're talking about the Tony Awards. Now, I'm a theater geek from way back. I love theater, musicals, Broadway, all that stuff. So I was tweeting, watching, enjoying the Tony Awards, and so were a lot of my friends. I watched the whole thing. You know, it's not like the Oscars, and it's not like the Super Bowl. It's not all about the commercials and the hype. The Tony Awards is really about the talent. You see a little bit of every big song, every big musical, a little bit of scenes from every big play for that year, and all these people get the awards. The directors, the actors, the costumers, the set designers, and just like the Oscars, they have those separate award ceremonies for some of the less popular techie awards. And then they have the big award show, which is what, you know, people really want to see. Who wins Best Actress in a Featured Role, and then Best Actress, Best New Musical, Best Playwright, all that stuff. So the American Theater Wing's Tony Awards for 2012 were in DC theaters with the chance for area companies to take home several prizes and some media attention. So Washington, D.C. was supposed to be this highlight for the Tony Awards. They were supposed to be in theaters down there, and critic Peter Marks, according here to the Washington Post, said the Kennedy Center fell just short of achieving Tony glory Sunday night, as its acclaimed production of Follies, considered by some the best musical revival of the Broadway season, lost in the category to a revised version of Ira Gershwin's Porgy and Bess. Porgy and Bess is a classic. You know, someone won from that for Best Actress. Someone won different awards all across the board for Porgy and Bess, and they took home that big prize. So, you know, the Tonys is all about that theater industry. It's that niche. If people aren't already a little bit aware of that world, they're probably not tuning in, or they might tune in just for a little bit to see Neil Patrick Harris, who did an awesome intro and a hilarious song at the end. I'll see if I can find a clip and share it with you, but just like every award show, they're always running out of time, and he talks at the end about how they have no more time for one more song, and he sings a song about running out of time. It's his third time hosting the awards. He's also reeling in big bucks. He's been on some Broadway plays and musicals. Now he's hosting the awards for the third time. It kind of reminds you of Billy Crystal and the Oscars, and a little bit of a legacy starting. We'll see who comes back next year. Okay, so now I'm on my 6th or 7th martini, and things are getting a little blurry. I can't quite see the laptop screen anymore, so I'm going to look here on my phone. I'm on MSN's Fox Sports site, and you know, believe it or not, I know a lot about sports, just as much as I do about theater. And the Los Angeles Kings took home the big prize in football or tennis or something. But before they won the whole thing in 7 games, there was a big flub, which cost a little bad publicity. I don't know how much money it's going to cost them, if anyone's going to get fired, but this is what happened. The Los Angeles Kings accidentally emailed Game 6 payback plans versus the New Jersey Devils to media, NHL News. So they accidentally sent this email detailing how they plan to get back at the New Jersey Devils. Now, in the end, obviously they had to revamp their plans because they did, you know, take the whole thing. But it's a big flub on their part. You know, whenever you're sending email and it's business, you should always triple, double check that you're emailing the right person, because it could cost you a lot of money. There's big money in sports with these athletes, and there are celebrity athletes, and, you know, everyone takes notice. These people that own these huge sport teams and putting millions of dollars into these efforts, they notice who gets this bad publicity and they get fired. So we'll see what happens after the season's over, if anyone loses their head over this. The plan was to delay getting stats to the New Jersey locker room between periods of Monday night's Game 6 at Staples Center, because that's what the Devils did to them in Game 5 on Saturday, the Los Angeles Times reported. In the end, it didn't cost them anything. They won the whole thing. But we'll see if anyone loses their head. If you're in sports and you have some ideas of what you'd like to see here on Fame and Money, you can tweet me at Fame and Money TV. You could buy me a drink, call me on the phone, take me on a date, ignore this ring. Or you can write us, go to the BizNewsChannel.com, send us a little email, go to Facebook, find Fame and Money, or the BizNews Channel. just get in touch. I'm waiting, okay? Well, I gotta tell you, there's a lot of people dying, not just Donna Summer, but Dick Clark, you know, we talked about him on here, and that was our first time that we awarded the Celebpreneur of the Week to someone posthumously. Yes, it's difficult to spell words like Celebpreneur, Businews, posthumously, but if you're gonna keep up with me, then, you know, go to dictionary.com and figure it out. So we're gonna order our second award to another posthumously dead white man who was a big celebpreneur before the word celebpreneur even was invented, which actually, I'm pretty sure Alfonso Santinello, who heads up the Businews channel, probably invented that word anyway. But if you Google celebpreneur, you can find out what it is. It's a celebrity entrepreneur, someone who has made a name for themselves aside from music or TV or a movie or as an athlete, where they started their own franchise, their own company, perhaps a clothing line, maybe they got into liquor. Whatever it is, they're making some money and they're kind of being an entrepreneur by using their celebrity clout to bring in the big bucks. And who do you think of when I say salad dressing? Hey, who do you think of? Nobody's paying attention to me. Paul Newman. Paul Newman, just a few years older than Dick Clark, although Paul Newman died in 2008, has left behind this huge legacy to his family, his daughter helping run it now, of everything in the world. And it was supposed to be a tiny boutique. I'm looking at Newman's Own, newmanzone.com. It was supposed to be a tiny boutique operation of parchment labels on elegant wine bottles of antique glass. It wasn't supposed to be salad dressing and food and about nutrition and this huge billion-dollar industry. And now Newman's Own, which says right under their heading of Newman's Own, shameless exploitation in pursuit of the common good. It says over $330 million has been given to thousands of charities since 1982. And so they're giving back, but they're also making a ton of money. And when you go down the grocery store aisle next time and you're looking for your, low-fat Caesar dressing, you'll see it right there, Paul Newman on the bottle. And if you ever wonder, how the heck did he get on my salad dressing bottle? It's not that you're really drunk and high and running around the grocery store at midnight with the munchies. It's not that. He's really there. And Paul Newman, sexy man in his prime, very popular with the ladies, now posthumously awarded our Celebpreneur of the Week here on the Businews channel. Check us out next week or anytime on YouTube. You can see all of our episodes, and we'll give a new Celebpreneur of the Week next time around. I'll have a new kind of martini and maybe a new hairdo. Who knows?